Right, this is my diary number 2, and it is now 2:48 in the middle of the night, and I've just woken up with my usual coffee fit, and I have to get up, clean my nose, cough up some normal stuff, like frothy, white frothy, but it's not from on my chest. This is a weird thing, because you think you smoke, you get all this stuff on your chest, but it's actually it's sort of in my nose, and every night I wake up about this time, 2, 3, sometimes 4, depending on what time I went to bed, and I have this coffee with it. And once I've had it, I have it once every night. Get up, curious whether I wouldn't like that. Can take a few times sometimes, and then that's it. I'm okay. I have a fag, and I'm alright. I don't do it in the daytime, and I get stuff coming up, but I don't have this horrible coffee with it. And I don't really understand, because I'm sure like it could be something horrible, but I've had it for such a long time. I've had it for years probably, and every night I wake up once and have this coffee with it, and then clear, have a fag, and then I'm okay. The only trouble is it disturbs my sleep, which is weird. So anyway, again I woke up today and I'm talking again like I was yesterday. So I was rambling, and I was rambling, and then I woke up thinking, oh, I've got to go and cough. So I did. And then, anyway, I come in there. But the funny thing was, I was dreaming, before I had the rambling and the coughing, and it's a bit weird, your dreams, aren't they? They go from one thing to another, but it was revolved around bloody Costa Coffee again. And I was like at the supermarket, that's right, and I went to get, first of all I peed off because there was no coffee, except there was, but I hadn't seen it, you see. Now, for some reason I'd been there the day before, missed it completely, or they hadn't put it there. They just put it there the next day. So anyway, I was sitting next to somebody, who I don't know who it was, and they said, look, there's a coffee Costa machine. So I thought, oh great. So I went off and got one. And, whatever I was doing, I was just making a dreadful mess of it, because the instructions weren't good. And, I put the coffee cup in the middle, turned it on, pressed coffee, or whatever, white coffee, blah, 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 and then put it up there, and then the water's coming out over here. So I've got the cup holding the cup here, and the water's coming out over there, or whatever. So, most of it misses it. But if you look at the Costa Coffee when they make it, first of all, it's just milk. It doesn't matter what you have, it doesn't matter if you have rye, Americano, whatever, it's always milk. So why do they make it with milk all the time? Because too much milk's not good for you, A little bit of milk is quite nice. Black coffee is nice. They don't make that with milk, of course. But, you get all this milk, you watch it, and then it comes out, and then it's first of all it looks like water actually. You get water, and then you get the milk, and then you get a little bit of coffee, and then it kind of steams, and then you get your coffee. And I think, well, it's not like that when you make coffee at home. You get a little coffee cup, you get your coffee, you put a spoon in, boil the kettle, you put the water on, and then you have milk. Why is Costa Coffee different? I mean, that's probably what the secret to it is. Maybe that's why it takes so long. But, if you're not careful, you just get a cup of hot milk, because you miss the coffee bit. Anyway, so I was doing this, and I would get it all wrong, and I was making a dreadful mess, and getting things on the floor, and spilling stuff, and anyway, I went and sat down, and I thought, well, that's no good, So I did two. I did one for me and one for my mate. I don't know who my mate was, but my imaginary friend. So I don't know who it was. And anyway, and we were like sort of watching a football match or something, which I never do. I hate football. So I really don't know what I was doing, but that was that. I was in the supermarket and I was having a Costa Coffee with my mate and watching football. Anyway, the second time I wanted one, I asked them to get me one. Now, I don't know whether this was at the same time I started coughing and talking, rambling, because I said, you're going to make me coffee, and then I started talking and coughing, so I got up and got rid of all this stuff in the bathroom. I'm coming here to make another video, and I'm thinking, where's my coffee? He hasn't brought it. My imaginary friend. And I really thought, it was going to come. But I started for ages thinking, I won't make one because I've got one coming. But who is my imaginary friend? And how come I was expecting them to bring me a cup of coffee? So anyway, in the end, I realised it wasn't my gun because it's an imaginary friend, and but made it by myself. So I did. So I just got up and I made a cup of coffee, and look, I've got Costa cup. Now it's amazing, isn't it? How Costa coffee is just taking over the world. Everywhere you go, Costa coffee. I spend a fortune on Costa coffee because when I'm working, which I've been for ages now, you know, I've got my car, which I haven't got either. You know, when I'm driving to work, it's usually quite a long way. It's usually like at least 1 hour, maybe 2 hours on the road. I've got to have at least one cup of coffee to wake me up because I fall asleep. You know, I'm driving and I sort of fall in the sleep. So I have to keep doing this and I start waking myself up. So every opportunity I stop and have to have coffee. And it's all Costa, you know. And like I said before, it takes so long to make. So if you know, you're on the road, you're in a rush, you know, you stop at a petrol station, there's at least one person in front of you and you're waiting and they're making, sometimes they make, you know, one for their mate, they've got 2 cups of coffee. And you're thinking, you know, I'm only going to stop for 5 minutes and it's 10 already. And I haven't even made me coffee yet. And, you know, but you know, it's just taken over the world. And, you know, it costs minimum of £2 each cup of coffee. So sometimes I have 2 on the way to work. And then I have one at lunchtime, you know, there's nowhere else to go, so I go to Costa. So I get a couple of Costa coffee, that's £6. And then another one at least on the way home, sometimes 2. Depending on, you know, if I fall asleep or not, which I do quite often. So sometimes, you know, that's, you know, that's 5-6 cups of coffee from Costa in one day. And I don't even have a sandwich or a cake or nothing, you know, because they're really expensive. You look at them and you think, oh, that doesn't look very nice. And look at that, you know, bacon sandwich, £4. I'm not paying £4 for a bacon sandwich. What else they got? They've got cheese and ham, £3.50, a bit deeper, you know. And then you look around and you get, you know, your mozzarella cheese tomato thingy, it costs £4.25. Well, you know, by the time you've had that and a cup of coffee, it's £6. You could go and have a sit down meal for £6, you know. In the good old days, you get a cafe, you get full English, you know, full English cup of tea, bit of bread and butter, and it costs you £3.50 or something, you know. But now, you know, it's just ludicrous. Now people go, where's your money gone? And you think, bloody costs coffee, or, you know, breakfast. And, you know, I just don't understand how, you know, people afford it. But they're all in there, you know, they're all getting their coffee. Like everything, you know, everywhere I go, everyone's spending loads of money. I don't spend anything. Well, I try not to, but even if I try not to, you know, it's a minimum of, I probably spend £10 a day on coffee, you know. And then I've got the car, I've got to keep moving it and sort of paying the park, and that costs me, that's £10. £10 for the fucking car parking and for coffee. And I've done nothing. That's why my days off, you know. I haven't gone anywhere. I've had a nice time, just keep moving the car, so I get a ticket, and a cup of coffee keep me awake, or because I've got nothing else to do. And I spent 20 quid. You have me thanks, you know, that's £8 a packet that, isn't it? I have 2. And that's 14 quid. So before we even start, spent 40 quid. I've done nothing. I get me lottery ticket, you know, just in case I might win, and I don't like me. So, you know, I spend £40 on a daily basis without doing anything. I do spend a lot of money, it's true. You know, but, you know, otherwise what would I do? Just sit all day on my own. Oh, excuse me. Never going out, and never seeing anybody, and I've got rid of the car anyway, so I've still got to do that bit. You know, I could give up smoking, but then the coffee would just be really awful all the time. And yeah, it's just £40, £40 a day, you know, over a week or so, you know, it's a lot of money. And I don't know, maybe not, but you know, what else should I do? Like I said, I could drink water from the tap, you know, by bottle water, it costs £1. But you know, people are sitting there, you know, drinking their coffee, drinking their smoothies, they cost £3, £4 each. And you know, on a hot day you want 2 or 3 of them, don't you? So you know, that's 12 quid. And that's without coffee. And then you probably want something to eat, you know, a sandwich, Nice bit of cake, you know, those little biscuits, they cost you £1.50, you know. You got one little biscuit. You know, you get a pack of biscuits from the shop off and they're like £6.9 like that. Is it on special for that? Otherwise they're like £1.50. But you get a Clifter and they got one little biscuit and it's £1.50. They look quite nice. You think, oh, that's alright, but I'm not paying £1.50 for a biscuit. And then you look at a bit of cake, you know, a bit of cake's £2.50, £3.50. See, my granny, if I had a granny, then she could have made me that whole cake. Wouldn't have cost that much, you know. But I ain't got a granny, so I never get any cake. So, you know, I want a bit of cake, then I think of course we get one. But it would cost me like £2.50, £3.50. And so I don't. I just drink my coffee. And then I feel guilty because I think I'm sitting here using up their table, you know. They've got 2 tables in Muttley. And I was sitting on one, you know. Me, Mr. Miser, spent £1.99 on a cup of coffee. And he's using up their table for an hour or whatever. You know, they probably get really angry. I think he doesn't even want a shake or biscuit or sandwich, you know. He just comes here every day, buys a bloody small white, medium Americano or whatever, and he sits there for an hour, all playing cheek, you know, reading his book and watching the road go by, and getting accosted by down and outs. So, anyway, that's enough for now, so it's just gone 3 o'clock in the morning, so I better go back to bed and get some sleep, because you never know what's going to happen tomorrow.